Song and Grease, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
Today on Tuning In the U.S.A., we're on the road with Richard Stewart and Andreas Pappas. Andreas is a visitor from Greece, and he is a cousin of one of the Stewarts' friends, Alexandra Pappas. Richard and Andreas are traveling to Nashville, Tennessee. They are becoming good friends, and they are learning more about America. Soon, they find themselves near a country festival, and they decide to make a stop.
Wait a minute. Let's listen to that station, Andreas. Do you know that kind of music?
Yes, I heard something like it once before.
That's fiddle music. It's a real American kind of music. Country music from the mountains.
Why do they call it fiddle?
Because in country music, a violin is called a fiddle. F-I-D-D-L-E. Hey, listen to that fiddle player. He's quick.
Richard, I hear more than just violins. I mean fiddles. Isn't there a guitar too?
You have a good ear. You're right. There is a guitar. Hey, Andreas, what town are we near right now?
I don't know. I'll take a look at the map.
You're listening to music, coming to you live from the 53rd Annual Richwood, West Virginia County Fair.
Hey, listen to her.
Who? The woman speaking on the radio? What did you hear?
She said nothing unusual, but her accent is unusual. Her way of speaking.
Yes. To people from my part of the country, she does have a strong accent.
What kind of accent do you call that?
That's a southern accent. Hey, you do have a good ear.
Thank you. Now we'd like to play for you a favorite song of our family. I know it's a favorite of your family, too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Richard, look at that sign. There, that one.
Which one? Oh, I see it. Welcome to Richwood, West Virginia.
Yes, we just heard it on the radio. It's the home of the county fair.
Hey, we have to make a stop anyway. We're low on gas. Let's find a gas station in Richwood and hit the county fair.
Hit the county fair?
To hit the fair, Andreas, means to visit the fair, to take in the fair, to enjoy the fair. It means let's go to the county fair.
What will we find at a county fair?
Oh, music, crafts, animals, and food.
Food? Let's hit the fair.
So, Richard and Andreas are going to the fair. Where are they? Are they in the north of the United States, the south, the east, or the west? Listen.
Her accent is unusual. Her way of speaking.
Yes, to people from my part of the country, she does have a strong accent. That's a southern accent.
So, where are they? They're in the southern part of the United States. They're in the south.
Yeah, they're in the South. And by the way, I don't think I have a strong accent. To me, Richard has a strong accent. He's from the Northeast.
I have an accent?
It sounds that way to me.
And I think you have an accent.
So you see, people speak differently in different parts of the country. Bye.
And now, Act 2.
This time on Tuning In the U.S.A., Richard Stewart and Andreas Pappas stop at a county fair in West Virginia. A county fair is a fun place to be. There's usually music, and there is always good food, as Richard and Andreas discover. A county fair is a place for people to meet. Farmers show their best animals, and people show and sell their crafts. At the county fair, Richard will find another subject for his book of photographs, Family Album USA.
Andreas, look at all that food. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I can't believe my eyes.
Then believe your stomachs, fellas. Don't be shy. Step right up and have a piece of homemade pie.
There are so many kinds of pie.
12 kinds to be exact. You must not be from around these parts.
No, we're not. We're just passing through on our way to Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, you're lucky to find us. People come from all over for these pies. What kind would you like?
What do you recommend?
Pecan?
What's pecan?
Pecan is a kind of nut. It makes great pie. What do you say, Andreas? Okay, 2 pieces of pecan pie.
There you go. Help yourself to a napkin and a fork. And welcome to the county fair.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I'm in heaven. This is delicious.
It sure is. We were lucky to find the county fair.
There are lots of county fairs, you know.
This isn't the only one?
Oh, no. Every state has a number of counties, and most counties have a fair. Listen, what's that sound?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I think the sound is coming from over there. It's a blacksmith. You don't see them much anymore.
A blacksmith?
You know, he makes shoes for horses and metal tools. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm Richard Stewart. I'm a photographer. I'm taking photographs for a book about America and Americans. I call it Family Album USA. May I take a picture of you working?
Of course you can. I come to county fairs because I want people to see my work.
Tell us about your work.
What can I tell you? I'm a craftsman, a blacksmith. I like the old ways. I work with my hands.
Tell us about that tool in your hands.
This hammer? My grandfather used this hammer. It still works perfectly. Watch.
Beautiful.
Richard and Andreas talked to 2 people at the fair. First, they met a woman selling pies. She asked,
What kind of pie would you like?
What did Richard say? Recommend.
What do you recommend?
She recommended pecan pie. And then they talked to the blacksmith. Richard said,
Excuse me, may I ask you something?
What did Richard ask? Picture.
May I take a picture of you working?
And the blacksmith said, Of course you can. That's all for now.